my Sato Pradhan body. In this most Sato Pradhan stage, the highest level of natural soul consciousness, I, the pure soul, am one with this pure body. I feel one with this costume of my body. It is so soft, made of extraordinary Sato Pradhan matter. It is completely healthy. So balanced. Always fit and fresh. Very vibrant. And at ease. It has unlimited energy. And it is hardly influenced by gravity. I feel totally at home in this temple I am living in. There is natural obedience as the body immediately and automatically responds to my thoughts. This body of mine is so willing. As I am light, radiating light, shining brightly, so is my body, also very light. I feel so much love for my body. And I feel that my body has deep love and regard for me. I experience the beautiful companionship between my body and I. संतुष्टता की पर्सनालिटी देख रहे हैं कि हर एक में कहाँ तक ये पर्सनालिटी आई। ब्राह्मण जीवन में असंतुष्टता का नाम निशान नहीं। इसको कहा जाता है ब्राह्मण जीवन का अगर मजा है तो इस पर्सनालिटी, ये मजे की जीवन है, मौज की जीवन है।
कितनी बनी होगी, छोटी या बड़ी। संतुष्ट मणि अर्थात बेदाग मणि, संतुष्टता की निशानी, संतुष्ट आत्मा सदा प्रसन्नचित्त, स्वयं को भी अनुभव करेंगी और भी प्रसन्न होंगे। प्रसन्नचित्त स्थिति में प्रसन्नचित्त नहीं होता। अच्छा,
Om Shanti. Avyakt signals. In order to pass in the final test, increase the power to discern. When you go anywhere in the world to carry out a task, you have to have connections with the devilish community. By having the practice of discerning, you can be victorious in many things. Do not consider the practice of discerning to be a small thing. You can claim a number based on this. By discerning any situations or souls with any type of thoughts, by discerning both aspects of time, their present and their future, you will be victorious. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 7, creating heaven inside ourselves. The practice of bodilessness makes me a king. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Everyone is well, okay. A really heavenly experience, understanding of the relationship of soul and body, and how in golden age, when all the elements will be Satopradhan, and soul will be naturally in the stage of soul consciousness. I think that to have respect for body is very, very important. And always remember that every thought which comes in the mind goes in the body. Every thought, even knowingly, unknowingly. So to have contentment will definitely help body, not only to heal, but also to stay healthy. Because when there is contentment, then I like what Baba said, a pleasant nature, not sulking of mood, subtle irritation, many little things. which are not healthy for the soul and also for the body. As much we are pleasant in our nature, that is very light and cheerful, it keeps atmosphere also very, very pleasant. And in that atmosphere, we all are sustained in a beautiful way. Because when there is tension or there is any kind of lack of contentment, that energy also, the atmosphere, is not really healthy for the sustenance of human life or spiritual life. So I like the words which were used while commentary is so beautifully said, that what kind of feelings you will have from the body. Satopradhan body, gentle body, and everything will be through our eyes and lot of happiness. Yeah, I think we are there, right? And each one of us, we have to look at our chart. So self-sovereignty through bodiless stage. But the way it was present, I really loved it. That in golden age, we won't have to think about soul consciousness. But there will be soul consciousness in a very natural way. I really felt like at this time I was in golden age, and I start feeling so much love for the body also, and keep reminding that every moment, every thought should be of love, peace, joy, as Baba said, confluence age for joyful life. At this time, I just want to add that my feeling is that even if we, in the end, all of us, we have to settle whatever way. Some settle through mind, body, or wealth, or relationships, right? But whatever is happening to anything, if I don't worry, but rather I move forward, becoming subtle, angelic, and feel that I am reaching my destination of becoming perfect. So all these challenges which come, helping us to move towards our final stage of perfection. But not to worry about anything, but just keep your spiritual journey, remembrance of Baba, pure thoughts, good wishes for everyone. And I feel that it's such a beautiful way that it has been presented, that we could feel how our body is Sato Pradhan now. And soul couldn't do anything without body, right? There was always this feeling that life or the body is gift from God. And that is why it always people lived with some disciplines. And disciplines are respecting the body. Because they have some always significance. So it's good for body to be disciplined. So when we come to Baba, we have certain principles. And I find especially the food, the money is pure. From that money, the food is bought, then is cooked in remembrance of Baba, offered to Baba. And in remembrance, then we feed the body, that Brahma Bhojan, what we call it. Because that also is important to keep our body very pure. And that is why Baba has, and Dadi Janki, when she came to London, one thing she taught everyone is to cook every day one time. Because many people will just eat, cook for 3 days and 4 days and keep eating that food. Even it was said in a very beautiful way, we have to offer bhog to Baba. But then they will say this way, your body also get fresh, healthy food every day. Instead of eating from fridge or stale food, every day Baba gets Brahma Bhojan. Baba's children also get Brahma Bhojan. So we are also using matter in a very respectful way. Offering to God and then eating itself is a very sacred way to give blessing and take blessings from the nature. So I really deeply felt during meditation that yes, body is Satopradhan, and in golden age, there won't be body consciousness. Even bodies are beautiful, healthy, but there is no vice, because there is no body consciousness. So there is no ego, there is no lust, no greed, nothing. Just imagine, now everyone will have something or other, maybe little bit even. Some attachment, maybe some greed, little bit, insecurity. But in golden age, a completely carefree. So it's a very, very beautiful feelings of bodiless means not feeling the body, or it's just very, very above consciousness of body, but still using body in a very natural way. So I really look forward for this practice tomorrow, whole day, and see what are the experiences. Om Shanti.
Hello, Didi. Oops, there we go. And I look forward to your responses to these questions, and I'm so pleased that you're having those experiences as well through the commentaries. They're so magnificent. Now, we know that everybody in the golden age will be gold because all the alloy will have gone, but will everybody be 24 karat gold?
I think so, because
Okay.
purification would have happened, but then it's 24 karat, everyone will be, but the percentage, I think in the sense of like everyone will be 16 celestial degrees, but still there will be quality in that also. All will be same, but still not percentage, but the quality will be different in the sense of let's say in one ornament, when they melt it, so there is lot of 24 karat gold, right? But when they melt it, which generally they do to make the jewelry, then it's all pure gold, completely 24 karat. So I feel that everyone will be, but the quantity maybe, I don't know what way to put it, but there will be little difference.
There'll be a little difference, won't there?
Little difference, not in the quality, but percentage maybe,
The one thing that the BKs have a completely different take from every other religion. We say that God won't be in heaven, which is amazing and wonderful and makes perfect sense when you understand Baba's Gyan. But what I want to know is the energy that we will all be operating from. Is there a difference in God's energy and the deity's energy. I mean, it'll all be divine. Can we say that the energy of the deities at that time is directly from God, almost as if God emptied himself into each of us? So that thing of, because his energy is that 24 karat, his energy is the purest, the highest, and that's, we will be Batsuman at some level, but I want to know, I'm not clear on my own question, but just, what, if any, will be the difference between God and the deities in terms of energy at that time?
Deities are also called gods and goddesses.
Mm-hmm.
That means at confluence age, we are becoming like Baba. Or in other words, we have taken from Baba his powers, his love, his knowledge completely. And that's what I am becoming, or we all are becoming. So when we are in golden age, even if it's called divine, I don't know in golden age if we call it divine. In golden age, we won't say deity religion because
No.
we are deities, right? So that means it's God's kingdom.
Yeah.
Because it's God's kingdom, everyone there is like God, So Baba's presence is there, not from up above, but within our own self.
But permeating even nature and everything, right?
Very, very godly. We don't use word godly there,
Divine.
but we say divine there. But
yeah,
that's what is happening. Let's say when I am godly, then I am divine, because my way of speaking, way of seeing everything is becoming divine. From godly to divine, that's what is happening now even.
mm-hmm.
Like virtues are divine virtues.
Yeah. And so
let's say godly virtues are, I am master ocean of love, I am master. But divine is when I am in action, right? I am interacting with that divinity, and I am seeing everyone. If really at this time we start looking at each other as that divine being, that will have such a beautiful experience. Changing godly into practical life is divine. Because if we say godly, then God is incorporeal. Right? And then when Brahma Baba, he became like Baba, he says he like divine, No, we won't say godly.
mm-hmm.
So it's transforming all Baba's powers and personality into a divine being.
Okay. Someone asked the question, and it's a Paka BK, and it was interesting because I know that she has full Gyan. But what would be our relationship with Baba in the golden age?
No, because we have taken from God. No, we are creation of God.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we don't need really to remember Baba, or there is no need for all that, because that's what Baba says, take everything from me, take all qualities from me, take all the powers from. So we won't remember Baba in golden age, right?
Right. I know we won't sometimes.
When the sorrow begins, a little bit of internally because of body consciousness, then our search begins, seeking begins, that there must be a source. And that's where the concept of God emerges, And then we start connecting with our ancestors, like what we were in the beginning, to our original stage. And then the temples are created of gods and goddesses. But the first temple which is created is of Shiva, first temple, and then of gods and goddesses. But all that is happening because now we are looking for the source. We are looking from that where we could get peace and love and knowledge, right? So that is from where the copper age and the path of bhakti begins, right? And then after path of bhakti, now in the knowledge, and then from knowledge, in golden age, we will be naturally embodiment of everything. I mean, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of golden age, I think.
I love it. I love that, you know, that Baba makes us so independent, that we're independent even from him, which no other religion would accept or understand or acknowledge, that he makes us free even from himself. But it seems like, because all that energy that will be in the golden age, that each soul will have, that matter will have, nature will have, I don't know, there's still that feeling that nobody will guess that it actually had a source. I mean, we didn't just come to it by ourselves. So I suppose that's our innocence at that time. We're innocence of a source.
Yes, someone said, I don't want to remember God because that's also dependency, as if I'm depending on that. And it's true. And the answer I gave, that God doesn't make us dependent.
No.
You know, He's making us full.
Yeah.
So we will be independent, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very independent in the sense that we
Quite
are.
amazing.
Yeah, He's making us full.
Yeah.
True, because Baba doesn't really allow us to depend. You know, on one side there has to be connection, love, but it's not a dependency. If we internally think, because as much I remember him, I'm becoming like him, more independent than before. Yeah.
And this is what a good teacher would do, isn't it? The teacher makes you, and you don't think about the person who taught you how to write. You're writing your notes, but you don't think about the original teacher who taught you, right?
Teacher
so
or
Baba's
guru,
like that.
guru also, they make every disciple perfect,
Dependent.
you know, not dependent, but they teach in such a way that disciple has to be independent when to act or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that now as much we are kind of start not only imagining but seeing at present, I think it's very beautiful. How do we create this heaven within? It's not creating but feeling heaven within the self. Yeah, it's very beautiful.
Really, it is coming closer. And I was, speaking to some of the people who had been at the retreat in Peace Village, or they'd sent me messages, and some passed through here on their way back home, and just the experiences that they had in Peace Village. And so it's unanimous, this feeling of an increase of love, how things have changed. It was wonderful to hear everybody's experiences.
Everyone was happy, feeling full. That's good.
And maybe we're thinking about the golden age so much because it is coming closer. It is more of a reality that we do.
It's emerging in us, yeah.
It's emerging.
That's for true. Okay.
But one thing, and I'm sure this isn't entirely right, but I remember Daddy Janki once saying, if you don't use the blessings that you got in Madhuban when you go home, then those blessings come back to Madhuban again. And I thought it was interesting. So sometimes I feel like I'm, in terms of Gyan, maybe not correct, but it almost feels like as if, that Baba pours his almost entire self into us. So when we start to lose it, where does that energy go? That pure energy, that divine energy, when we start being body conscious, where does that, it feels like as if it goes back to Baba.
No, it doesn't go. It's reducing little by little.
It's reducing, okay.
Yeah. So the decline happening very, very gradually. And a time comes when, in between Silver Age and Copper Age, where awareness of body increases,
Yeah.
And because there is emptiness, so you want something, no? When soul is not full, then you start using body in a bodily way, body conscious way. That's where the lust and the greed and attachment, slowly, all
Slowly,
these
slowly. Yeah.
vices
Yeah.
start come, and they are not vices even at that time. They might be very simple.
No,
But
I
after
agree.
that, after that, they really, like today's world, amazingly how full of vices, completely vicious, right? And so we not lose, we are just reducing, the percentage is reducing very
Okay.
natural way, because anything which is in the matter, if you have something new, you keep it, don't use it, still it will get old.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a law of the nature that new becomes old. So it's a gradually that process is happening.
Okay. So it doesn't actually go
Yeah.
anywhere. It just decreases and then
Yeah,
becomes.
that is why we still have that, and now we have to become full.
Yeah.
We all have those that energy. Maybe few drops we had, but now we are making it full again.
Yeah. Beautiful. Anyway, it's definitely invoking us. The golden age is really invoking us for sure.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you, Mohini
Okay,
Didi. Sorry.
no, it's okay. I am happy.
I know you are, but I have to remember.
Om Shanti.
So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see what the point is for tomorrow. So tomorrow's June 8th. And again, the creating of heaven inside ourselves. The practice of bodilessness makes me a king. So today, I practice the golden aged sanskara of dignity, with head held high as self-sovereign, by living in wholeness. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Feels like we have reached the golden age already, right? Feelings are all over. Thank you so much, Didi and Wadiben. It's wonderful chit chat, and we're really benefiting a lot. So, everyone, ready? Have you reached to airport? Awake the airport. So, welcome to Avekti Journey, Madhuban, the forest of honey where heaven begins.
मधुबन में बगिया 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 में कुटिया कुटिया में बाबा बाबा बच्चों को ऐसे खत लिखते जैसे आमने सामने हो, जैसे आमने सामने हो। मधुबन में बगिया प्यार भरा खत बाबा का पढ़ के नाचे खुशी में मन रह रह के, नाचे खुशी में मन रह रह के। खत में लिखा है लाल कलम से, बाबा ने याद प्यार भेजा मधुबन से। खत में इतना प्यार भरते जैसे आमने सामने हो, जैसे आमने सामने हो। मधुबन में बगिया बगिया में कुटिया कुटिया में बाबा बाबा बच्चों को ऐसे खत लिखते जैसे आमने सामने हो, जैसे आमने सामने हो। मधुबन में बगिया
Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful trip. So it's interesting, no? That little hut, how it used to look and how it is now. And did you observe, like, when we put the Baba's picture, Baba and Mama was swinging on that swing. That's the same exact spot where the swing is right now. And also, like, Baba is standing in front of a hut, that picture is also. And also, like, meditation hall, it used to look so different, right? Anyway, so it brings such a beautiful feelings, and it feels like it takes us back into that time and brings us here in the present, and it connects us with the Holy Yagya history, right? Thank you so much. And we are looking forward for more and more trips, right? The very good thing about the Vyakti Parivar airline is you don't have to spend much money, right? Not at all, actually. It's only the thoughts, right? So it's the very cheap flight, but very quality flight, and lots of treasures you can get from this. Thank you again, Om Shanti. And now let's remember Baba.
Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti. Good night.